Mr. Luke, this is Ethan. I was wondering why I have an incomplete grade on the Thinkercad house.
Okay, we'll talk all about that here in a little bit, okay? Let me do the roll first, all right?
Mr. Luke, Maro answer on the.
I know, I saw it. Thank you, buddy.
Okay.
All right, a couple of people aren't answering. Not a surprise. Same people answer their phone. Same people I have to call. Same people I don't. Same people answer their phone. Some people don't. Every B-day at 10 a.m., you're supposed to come here, okay? I do not have a calendar because I do not want a lobby, okay? I don't like them. So that's why I don't have a calendar, all right? You should know, all right? So everybody listen up. I checked over the walls of our digital CAD, computer aided design house, okay? And I gave grades, okay? If you didn't have it, you got a 0, okay? And that means that you need to make it up for a late grade, okay? If you don't have it by next class, then it stays a 0, the grade, okay? If you got a 50, it's because it was incomplete. It's not done correctly, okay? It's not finished. I need to talk to you about yours. It wasn't finished from what I saw, okay? And I can see everybody's work. It saves it and I can see it, all right? So the walls were not complete if you received a 50, okay? So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to be checking over and talking to certain students, okay, about their individual work and what's going on with them. And the people who haven't finished their walls, okay, you need to do your walls right now. Remember that for every step of the wall, it's 5 millimeters, okay? So you just really multiply all those numbers by 5, okay? And if you, what was I gonna say? The wall is 5 millimeters wide, thick, right? That's how wide the wall is, all right? You're supposed to name it your name, then your house. So I'm gonna go over some of this constructing the walls again so people can see how it's done, all right? Let me get to it, and then I'm going to share my screen. Okay, then I'm going to go over, some people are going to fix their walls, and then I'm going to go over some people's grades and what they're doing. I maybe talk to people individually, and then I'm going to show you all how to raise your walls, and I'm going to show you all how to make windows and doors. Okay, I'm going to check your diagrams. All right. Some people are just not, I guess, just some same people are doing their work, same people aren't. It usually goes this way, but when all those zeros come on because you aren't doing your work, hopefully that motivates some people to start doing what they're supposed to be doing. And I call home for failure reports on Monday that you could be in danger of failing because you aren't doing your work. You aren't doing your assignment. Hey guys, and I don't want to hear your parents go, well, he just told me he didn't understand. You know, I get that sometimes. And a lot of times I think that's not true. It's just an excuse to the parent that you didn't do your work. And if you don't understand, when I call out and say, hey, who has a question? You need to raise your hand. Okay? You need to call out and ask me. And if you are too shy to do that during class, I don't see a point. Everyone needs help. Everyone has questions. Then you need to send me an email saying that, Mr. Luke, I'm not understanding this. I need some extra help. And then what I do is I call you during lunch or advisory and we go over it. Or I'll call you after school, the people who aren't here. I'll stay after school. That's fine. Okay? And I will set up a one-on-one meeting. You'll share your screen and we'll go over it. So there's no excuse for that, guys. I don't have a set tutorial session because I'll always do tutorials. For those who have had me before know that. I don't have kids of my own. I live 5 minutes from school. Okay? So it's not a big deal for me. All right? Okay, so let me show you guys. My computer's running really slow. All right. Hey, just a second. Hey, headphones. Headphones, please. I don't want to hear Miss Barry too. Do you have headphones? Then put them in. Why can I hear that class? Sorry, guys. The boys who aren't here, we have another class in here that I watch. Okay. What? Yeah. Say what? Who? Maro, yeah, look, I'm recording this, Maro, okay? So you still have to do the work, all right? You can leave because I got your attendance. I'm glad you checked in. You still need to do the next step. What you need to do is before class next time, watch the video, watch what I do the next step in your house, okay? All right. So check it out. To do the walls, again, I know some of you know how to do this. Let's say my wall, I'm just making this up right now, guys. Let's say it's 5 millimeters wide, right? Okay. Let's say that the length of my wall was, I don't know, 20 steps. Okay. 20 times 5 is 100, right? 20 times 5 is 100. So it'd be 100 millimeters. There's that wall. Cool. Okay. So then let's say this wall is 10 steps. All right. Most of your walls are going to be longer than that, but let's say it's 10 steps. All right. That would be 100 millimeters. Okay. So what you can do is shift, hold one wall, shift, hold the other, and oops. I really sometimes do not like right there. And so I'm aligned along the X. Again, guys, you were supposed to know what XY coordinates are. This is the X, this is the Y, right? It looks like a capital Y, it's vertical away from you, okay? So I have it along the X. You know what I can do? I can just hold down, I can select this one wall, okay? And I can put my up key on my keyboard, all right? and I will stay on that X. I'm going to zoom on in. All right. Let me zoom in. I'm going to push that button. Cool. I'm going to push it up with the keyboard if you want. Okay. And then I'm going to look around the side. All right. I got a little ways to go. I'm going to use my keyboard. Boom. It's in line. Okay. Sometimes, guys, you got to realize, though, this is 10. This is, whatchamacallit? What was it? 200. And this was 100? That doesn't look twice as long. Hold on. Oh, I made that a shoot. Okay. Okay. So again, guys, this is how you name, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now. How you name your house. Okay, some of you still didn't have the name of your house. You just type up there whatever your name is in house, so I know what to check. You have to edit the grid. You see, this is the grid, the work plane. It's the grid of work plane. It's the same thing, okay? Obviously, sometimes these need to be bigger, okay? You can make this like 400 by 400. 400 by 400. That'll probably work. I push update grid. Cool. See, it's bigger. All right. So, I'm going to do another wall. All right. A lot of times the best bet is to take that wall that you've done before, group it. Okay. So now that's just one object. So I can move it wherever I want. All right. We'll center it later on. Okay. I'm not worried about where it is along the work plane right now. I don't care about that. We can take it, group it, and center it later. Okay. So I would take this. I really hope people are watching. Why are you typing? Okay. Just watch. 5 millimeters. Let's say it's 5 steps. That would be 25, be real short. Okay. Cool. What I do here, shift. Let's see if this works. Align. Boom, just like that. You see how I did that? Now what we can do is use the key. Oh, they're both selected. All right. Come here. I can use the keypad. I'm gonna zoom in and align it. Look, I can see right there. You see that little space right there? I know it's hard for you guys to see. See that little space? Oh, I know I need to click it one more time. Boom, just like that. All right. So these are people who do not have their walls. All right. And I'm going to give you guys like another 20 minutes. Then I'm going to go on and explain how we're going to do our windows and doors. I'm going to be calling people out and I need to talk to people and see their diagrams. Okay. And the people who aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, what I would do is, excuse me, I would group that. So it's all one wall. People who aren't doing what they're doing, I'm going to ask them why and all that. So the people who haven't done it, which is Cameron, Ethan's is incomplete, Emmett is incomplete, Sabian, I don't know if Sabian's on this. It doesn't have it. King is incomplete also. Everybody else I've seen has actually done it. I don't know if they're exactly what they are compared to your diagram as of right now. I'll check that. I don't know. What Cameron's not doing his work right now. So that's the problem. All right. Guys, I don't like calling people out in front of people, but there's nothing I can really do on virtual calls. Okay. If it was in a classroom setting, I would bring you guys up to my desk and let you know. I don't know what to say. Okay. So those people need to get to work on their walls. All right. So now I'm going to check diagrams. Okay, boys physically in the class. Let me see your diagrams with the walls and windows so I can get you credit. Guys, I'm trying to get you lots of hundreds just for doing things. Do you understand? 8 inches, what are you talking about?
Huh?
This is not the shape of your house.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I walked it.
It's not the shape you showed. Sabian.
Yes.
Okay, first off, let's show up to class on time. Okay.
Okay.
And when I call you, don't put yourself away. Okay. Like you need to be able to respond during the school day. You didn't do your walls. Did you do your diagram?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How are you going to show me? Are you going to take a picture of the diagram and send it, or you still don't have a phone?
I am going to take a picture.
And send it, email it to me, or post it on the post.
Okay.
Okay. And you need to do your walls, please. Okay. Because this is already behind. All right. Cool.
Okay.
So these are windows, door, these are the distance. Okay, what I want you to do, where's your other one? Is this the only one you've done?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I want you to get a ruler and I want you to make it nicer and neater. Do you understand? Okay, now actually, come here, these rulers stink because they don't have the on it. Okay, look, this will make it better, okay? Every one of these centimeters, remember, because we've done robotics, equals 10 steps. Do you understand? Okay, so each one of these millimeters is a step. Okay, so you can make it proportion and draw straight lines with that right now. Okay, go do that real quick. It'll make it better. Okay, do you understand what to do? Okay, make it neater. Guys, we're gonna do this right. Elliot, bring me your diagram, please. Do you have a notebook?
A notebook, yes.
Okay, come here. Come here. Did you take a picture of this?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'll let you get away with that then. All right. Have you started to work? Do you understand what to do with the?
Yes.
I would get a
Like-
ruler. I would get a ruler to even space it out. I would put the ruler right along the right angle. Do you understand? The end point. Okay?
All right.
When you, let me show you. I'm gonna let you work ahead because I know you can do things quickly. Okay?
I already started putting windows and doors on.
Okay, but did you space them correctly? That's the problem. Okay? See, what I would do is come in here, put that right on a corner. Okay? So what happens is this. So let's say you're doing a door. Okay? Just look. All right, it doesn't really matter. I'm not, this is in proportion, or whatever. So let's say that you have this, all right, and this is 100 millimeters, right? And you're saying that your door starts 5 steps, right, from this edge. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you will go, okay, 5 steps, 5 times 5 is 25. So you come here and along this X, right? Because it'll be 25 millimeters on here. When you click your hole, you click 25. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then you can just push forward
All right.
like that. And when you make your door or your windows, you can copy and paste a bunch of the same size windows,
Yeah,
use
that's what
it,
I did.
stick them in there at the exact spot. Then when you're done with them all, grab it all and group it. And there'll be a bunch of holes. Okay, then we'll go from there. You understand? Okay. Go do that. All right, come here, Jose, please. Jose, I'm gonna ask you something, okay? I want you to, oh, I didn't realize. All right, so let me go through this. Jacob, you sent me your, where's your, diagram? You sent me an email?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have the windows and the doors on it?
Yes.
Okay, you're good. You can just chill for right now until I tell y'all how to do the doors and windows.
Okay.
Diego, where's your diagram again?
Yeah, I'm done with the walls.
Yeah, well, I saw that. Where's your diagram?
What do you mean the diagram?
The diagram. You emailed it to me, correct?
Yes.
Okay, does it have walls and I mean, does it have doors and window distances?
Oh no, I'm putting my shoes on right now so I could go check out
Okay,
the
well
distance.
you need to go do that right now and you need to send it to me. It's gonna get 10 points off for being late.
Okay, I'm putting my
Okay.
shoes on right now.
Ronald,
Yes, sir.
okay, how did you get that diagram? Do you send that you sent that diagram? Did it have dimensions with the doors and windows?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. You're
I'm
good.
good.
Just stand by, okay? Ethan. Ethan,
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay, where's your diagram? How did you send it to me?
Um, through the team's post.
All right, did it have, let me look for it.
Keep going up.
Oh, I didn't know y'all saw it. Can see my screen.
There
This
it
one?
is. Yes, sir.
Okay, that one's fine. Okay, you didn't do all your walls from what I saw, so I hope you did those all now.
I did them that day, and I even put the
I
windows.
don't know. I only saw like 2 walls. Look, I'll show you what I saw. Just a second. All right, I guess I saw something different. Okay. Is this it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know how you space those windows, guys, but I told y'all not to really look. I like the effort, but I gotta teach y'all how to space these windows correctly and do those correctly, okay? All right. All right, I'll change that. Sabian.
Yes,
Okay, did you send me where's your diagram?
I have to get my phone. I haven't got it yet.
What have you been doing for the past 10 minutes? That's what I'm not understanding.
The house?
Are you doing the walls right now?
Yes.
Okay, you need to send me the diagram. Okay, that's what I need to see, please. Okay? And guys,
Okay.
I when you send it to me, I'm gonna start looking at addresses to make sure that these diagrams, the people that they match up to the house. Okay? Because some of these don't match, and I hope we aren't making anything up. Okay, or they aren't just completely off. Emmett. Emmett. And he's not answering. Emmett. All right, so Emmett's not answering. All right, Antonio.
Yeah.
Okay, where is your diagram?
I emailed it to you.
Okay, does it have windows? And
Yeah. It has the windows, but it doesn't have the measurements. I have the measurements though.
let me see it. What email did it come from? Because I just searched your name and the only email I've gotten from was from last year. What email did it come from?
It came from my mom's email.
Okay, what's the name?
Cabrera. Just put Cabrera. Most likely it'll
Okay,
pop up.
Cabrera. Okay.
Yeah, and I also sent you pictures of the house too.
Yeah, no, I like that. Good.
I got it. You do it.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Okay, I don't know what the if you have the diagram with windows and doors, all right, and you haven't sent it to me, you need to send it to me. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you all how to do windows and doors and where they're supposed to be. Okay. Some of you guys on some houses are going to have different, sometimes there's a little, I don't know the terminology, guys, but sometimes like where the windows are, it comes out. Like Elliot, your house was that way, right? Where they kind of come out. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you go over there. Let me show you. I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do with all this, okay? Let me go to a better house example.
Mr. Luke,
Yes.
I gotta leave.
Why?
You know that Sunday is my birthday,
Okay. Feliz cumpleaños. Yes.
and my dad want to trip.
Okay. You still need to do your work, okay? So you need to watch video and do what I'm about to do with the windows and doors. You understand?
Okay.
Okay? Okay, bye. Happy birthday. All right. I'm just going to tinker this. It's real simple. Okay. So everyone should be paying attention right now. All right. Sabian, did you ever send me what you're sending me? Are you going to do this?
Yes, I am.
No, you need to do it now. Now, please, now. Okay? Now.
Okay.
Not now. I always hear I'm going to. Then I talk to you later. It's like we got to do it now, please. Okay. So check it out. All right, I want everybody, please, guys, for us to be successful with this, you got to pay attention to what I'm doing. All right. I don't have anything complex right here. I just have a rectangular walls right here. Okay. So I'm going to show us a few things that can be done. All right. Okay. So first off, 20 millimeters, guys, on your house, it depends on if you have a 2-story or 1-story house, all right? I'm just going to say these houses are going to be as close as we can get to your house. Are they going to be perfect replicas? No. I would need everybody right here in front of me, and it would take a long time for us to do. We're going to do the best we can, okay, with this, all right? And we're going to learn how to do some computer-aided design, all right? I got to make sure. Okay, so everyone
Mr.
sees
Luke,
what I'm doing.
how are you meant to do the second story?
Okay, so we'll talk about that, okay? Guys, I'm going to get more personalized with your that's why I need to see pictures of your house, okay? So that I can tutor you on how we're going to get it to look as much like your house as possible. But what we're going to do now is that we are going to say that everybody's house that is 1 story, as of now, we're going to say is let me think, 12 steps high, okay? 12 step tall. That's what we're going to say. And we're going to say everybody that has a 2-story house, we're going to call it 24 steps, okay? I can put this into writing later on, all right? But let's pay attention. So let's say I'm doing a 1-story house. I'm going to say that this house is 12 steps high. So 12 times 5 is 60, okay? So I'm going to raise this to 60 millimeters, just like that, okay? This house would be really, no, whoa. This house is just really small. Okay, I'm gonna expand this to make this bigger. That doesn't make sense. Let's not do 60, let's do 50 for right now, okay? All right, so let's do 50 millimeters. This house is just really small, guys. All right, let me do one. I'm going to edit my grid and make it bigger. And now my computer is running really slow. $150. I'm going to do this house by 200. I mean 100. Okay, just so it's bigger. All right, I'm going to move it back. Okay, cool. So we're going to do, we'll do 50 for right now. Okay, so 10 steps high. All right. So first off, what we can do is, I know some of you guys, I'm going to do this later when I see the pictures of the houses. There's a good chance that I'm going to edit it with you, and I will help you if you have some features to the house that are a little different, where it's not just the windows. I'm just going to show you guys how to make windows and doors on regular flat facing walls, okay? So first thing we need to do is we need to take out a ruler. You see how I clicked a ruler? And I'm going to place this ruler right on the corner, the right angle, the best of my ability, where the right angle is, right? So we have an X and we have a Y, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the windows, all right? This is how I'm going to make the windows. I'm going to take a box, and the door is going to be like this too. I'm going to take a box. I don't know how wide your windows are. I figure that most people's windows were about 2 steps wide. Am I right? About 2 steps, okay? So I'm going to call this 10, okay? 10 millimeters wide. And I would say that the height, we could estimate that the height of most windows would be, would be 3. Hold on real quick. Let me center up on this. The height of most of these windows would be 3 feet high, right? 3 steps high, okay? So 3 times 5 is 15, just like that. And we can estimate that the windows above the ground, right? If you want to estimate, we could say would be probably 2 steps tall, right? Let's just estimate that, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pay attention. hold on. I'm going to grab this, right? And I'm going to raise this window 10. Remember, if you mess up, guys, all you got to do is Control Z. I'm going to raise this window 10 millimeters off the ground for 2 steps. Okay, cool. That's good. I'm good. Now, depending on how many windows you have, all right, this actually, I need to raise it higher. I'm going to do it at 15, okay? Depending on how many windows you have, I want you to copy and paste these windows right now, this whole box, okay? You'll see what we're doing. So let's say I have 4 of these. I'm going to click it. I'm going to go copy, paste. I'm going to click it. I'm going to go copy, paste. I'm going to click it. You don't have to really click it. I'm going to go copy, paste. So now I have all of these boxes ready to rock and roll. Okay, so I don't have to go through and make another one, and another one, right? That's too difficult. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my diagram, and I realize that my first window from this corner of this wall starts 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. It starts 3 steps. It starts 3 steps from the edge of that wall, right? So this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to take one of those windows, and I can see that along the x-axis, right, that the very beginning of this window is 67 millimeters along that from here. 60. Pay attention. Pay attention, please. 67 millimeters from here, the edge, to the beginning of that shape. Well, if I want it to be at 3 steps, right? 3 times 5 is what? 15. So I'm going to come in here on the X, and I'm going to type in 15. So I'm good. Now, all I'm going to do is take my arrow key. Don't worry about doing the Y. Take your arrow key and push up on your keyboard. I'm going to go like this into that wall. So it sits right in that wall. Do we see? Cool. Now, I'm going to take another window. And let's say from here to here is 3 steps. Then it's another 2 steps, right? So that's 5 steps. So this should be how many millimeters? In 25, because 5 times 5 equals 25. Let's say it's another 3 feet from this window to the next window, right? What am I going to do? 25 plus 15, right? Because it's 3 feet here, which is 15, another 2 feet, which is 10, then another 3 feet, which is another 15. 15 plus 10 plus 15 equals 40, okay? So all I do right here is type in what? Along the X, 40. Boom. It's perfectly right where it's supposed to be. Now I take my arrow key up, put it into the wall. Do we see that? Now, I'm going to take my next window. We'll do the doors later. Just do all the windows at once. So again, this is 40. This is another 2 feet. Okay? So we're at 60 right here. Then let's say your next window was 5 more steps. 5 times 5 would be 25. So we know we're at 60 here, so we go to 85. So I type in 85. Enter. Push my arrow key up, just like this, into the wall. Now, our final one. Remember here, guys, I'm just making these up as I go. But remember, it was 40 millimeters to here. There's 2 things you can do. You can add up all the way to get there, or you can take this ruler to switch the way the ruler works. You just click that circle and you could put it here. And guys, this isn't going to match because I'm just making this up. Let's say you wanted this one. That one was, you know what? I'm going to go back. I don't want to confuse you all. I bet some of you understand what I was going there. What's up? Then you'll just have to make them different sizes. Okay? So again, guys, I know this can be confusing from afar. 2 steps. I mean, 3 steps. So it's 15. Another, you see this 15 right here? Then another 2 feet. So it's 25. This one was 40, right? Because it was 8 feet. Then another 2 feet. Okay? So that was 10 feet. Then we come here, 85. 85, another 10. The distance between these two right here, we got 25 and we got 40. So the distance between them, right? The distance between them was 10 millimeters. So what I do is from here to here is 85, 95. Then another 10 is 95. So this one will start at 105. I know this is hard to pay attention to because you don't have a diagram, but you guys can look at your diagrams and do this. Every number just equals 5. I push my arrow key up into the wall. Now I want to make these windows, guys. I know they're not perfect. These are a little too close together. I come here, I grab everything. And what do I push? Group. And now I have my holes for my windows. We'll put window glass in there later, okay? I'll show you how to do that later, all right? So this is what I want y'all to do. Again, create the windows and doors of your home, all right? Use this ruler, put it on a corner, and just use the x-axis, then push the arrows up to make that hole, okay? So, let me see. Raise your hand. I know some of you are probably confused. I get it, because we're far away, and I'm kind of worried about how this is going to go with y'all being remotely, being remote, okay? Who here from afar understands what I just did and thinks that they can do that and work on it? Jacob, you understand? Diego, Antonio, what's up? Do you understand what I just did? Okay.
Yes, I did.
All right. Those boys get working on it. If you have questions, call out. I'll have you share your screen and I'll help you with it. Sabian, have you sent that yet?
I am putting in an email right now.
I don't even. Come on, bud. Emmett, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Emmett, where's your diagram? And I called you earlier, you weren't there. Where's your diagram?
The 3D design.
No, your diagram, your written diagram that you measured. You went and walked around your house or apartment and you made a diagram. You still have not done that.
No, sir.
What I don't understand why you just don't go out and do it right now. What's the issue?
There is no issue.
Then you need to do it right now, please. Do you know what to do?
Yes.
Then do it right now, okay? And I want you to take a picture of it and I want you to email it to me. Sabian, I want you to call out when you send it to me. I don't know how it takes 25, 30 minutes to send this to me. Okay. So Diego, Antonio, Jacob, you guys say you're comfortable trying that. That's great. Ethan, you're comfortable with what I just did?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay. Guys, again, if you have a 2-story house, make it 20 steps tall. If you have a 1-story house as of right now, just make it 10 steps tall, okay? With the windows, you can estimate, y'all have seen the front of your house, how many steps high do you think it'll be? I bet you most people's will be like 2. So it'll be like 10 millimeters off the ground, okay? Maybe 3, 15. That's it. All right. It depends on how big or short of steps you took, but estimate it the best you can. All right.
This one's like,
Okay. I would say this one right here. How big of steps did you do when you walked around? Show me how big of steps. Okay. I bet you that's like 4. Do you understand?
yeah, this is 3. These two are the deepest ones.
Okay. That one's like, I would say is 4. I would say it's like 4 by 3. So 3 tall, 4. Your windows are high. You see how they're right below the,
They're like half the
no, they're probably up half the house. You see what I'm saying? Because your windows are higher than a lot. You guys gotta look at that. Mr. Lou. Whoa, you gotta say that without. Roberto. Okay. It's funny when people speak it like with the Spanish accent. It's harder for us not to understand. It's way harder. Okay. Roberto, you're leaving. Okay, bud. Get your stuff. Tell your teacher. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, I need to
Mr. Luke,
hold on.
I sent it.
Yes. Okay. Guys, another thing, like Jose A just showed me a picture of his house. His windows are way higher. They're like near to the top of the roof. You know where the roof starts. So the bottom of his windows are probably halfway up the house. Okay. If you do not think your windows are only like two steps high, you got to adjust. Okay. If you aren't sure, all you got to do is get on this call, tell me your address, and I'll look at the picture of it, like at least the front of the house on Google Maps, and I can assist, okay? I that's what you sent me? So your house is just a rectangle like that, a plain rectangle.
Yeah,
There's no garage, there's no anything else. It's just a rectangle.
there's a garage, but it's inside. It's inside of the house.
Can
There's
you
like the
send me
end of the
another
house,
message?
and then the
Can you
garage
send me
door is
another
like
email with
pushed
your
in.
Sabian, do me a favor, send me another email with the address, okay, so I can verify this.
It's
All
a
right.
normal garage.
There's just not that many houses, guys, that are perfect rectangles. They're squares, and I'm getting a lot of people having that.
Oh, so you want my address?
Yeah, send me an email with the address so I can look online and make sure that that's right. Okay, guys, there's another way I can do the dimensions. I can do Google Earth and stretch whatchamacallit. I can measure the sides of the houses. Okay. Because that just looks,